Spirit Services here. We're at North Akron Catholic School with Principal Chris Lackney. And we'd like to ask you a few questions, Chris.
Of course.
What or whom inspired you to be a Catholic educator?
Probably the first principal that I worked under. I was volunteering in the school, and she looked at me one day and she said, "We need a substitute." And I told her she was out of her mind, out of her tiny little mind, to be exact. And she said, "No, you can do this." And I found out she was right. She was the same one who said to me, "Chris, you need to think about administration." And I said, "Sister, you're out of your tiny little mind." And she said, "No, you can do this." And yes, I can do this and have been doing this.
What absolutely delights you?
The children. All aspects. If I'm having a day that is difficult, I wander into kindergarten and first grade for hugs. If I come out of the 7th and 8th grade completely frustrated and more than a little bit irritated, I wander into kindergarten and first grade and am engulfed. They are loving, giving, wonderful. They're not perfect, but they are children.
What do you miss about being 5 years old?
No responsibilities. Not having to sit behind a desk. Sometimes the lack of just playtime.
What is your favorite food?
Pasta, in any way, shape, or form.
Who is your favorite sports team?
Cincinnati Reds.
What is your most important priority regarding your school?
The education of my children. In all of its forms, in all of its aspects.
What makes you most proud of your school?
The children and the success that they have. And the fact that when they're walking in at the beginning of the day, they're laughing. And the fact that they're walking out at the end of the day, laughing, giggling, with smiles on their faces.
Do you have any upcoming special events this year?
Well, we have a Halloween party coming up, heaven help us. We have our annual spaghetti dinner and Chinese raffle. That will be our culminating activity for the end of Catholic Schools Week. And of course, we have everything that goes on Catholic Schools Week.
Your school's mission statement states that you are committed to providing a faith-based education that develops the mind, body, and spiritual life of each individual student in a nurturing and disciplined environment. How do you create that environment in your school's daily routine?
The environment begins in the classroom, with the teachers, with daily prayer, with the standards that they set both for educational performance and for personal conduct. It is, I believe, visible as you walk into our school. The first thing that you see when you walk into the school is North Akron Catholic School, and it is very clear that we have a history of being the merger of Christ the King and St. Martha Schools. So we are very blessed to have the backing of those two parishes and the history of those two parishes and those two faith-based traditions, because they are very different parishes, but both very, very faithful, wonderful people that grace our school and grace our children. It's in everything we do. It imbues everything we do, from phys ed class, where if they are getting out of line in there, they are stopped, given a timeout, and the question becomes, what did you do? What should you do? What is expected? The fact that everyone is free and able to invoke the name of Jesus, both in disciplinary actions and in simple giving thanks to God daily.
And our last question, what do you know for sure?
Not a single thing. I wish I could say I did. I don't.
Thank you for your time. Good luck this school year.
Thank you.